With that down, let's move on to this, shall we? You know, one of my favorite guys in the MCU has always been Jeremy Renner. I haven't always been a big fan of the Hawkeye character, but I've grown to really like him a lot, particularly when he's a secondary character. I'm not a big fan of the Hawkeye series, just to be honest with you. I thought they could have done better with him, although it did have some great episodes. But Jeremy Renner in the MCU, he's one of the original pillars. I mean, he's been around since the start of the MCU, right? He was
cameoed in Thor.
Yep, that first Thor movie. The Hawk. Like, he's amazing in this series. Now, of course, he had his horrific accident that nearly killed him. And then there was some stuff going on a while back. We talked about on the show where he mentioned he thought they were lowballing him salary and stuff like that. I was like, oh no, is he not going to be in it? Then he said, no, I'm still interested in being in it. Well, now, in a new interview, Jeremy Renner is doubling down. Like, I will be in Hawkeye season 2, and I will be in more MCU stuff. For anybody who thought maybe he was done in the MCU. This comes to us from the folks over at Variety, who headlined, Jeremy Renner is sure he'll return for the Hawkeye season 2 and other Marvel projects. My body, he says, is getting ready. He wrote the following. I'm always happy to be in that world, man. I love all those guys, and I love the character, Renner said. I'm sure we will end up doing season 2 of Hawkeye and do other things, and I'm happy to do it. My body's getting ready for something like that. I don't know if anybody wants to see me in tights, but my body will look good in the tights, which is good. Now, if you want to get really specific about the semantics, he does not say we are doing season 2.
Right.
And I am doing other Marvel projects. And that's true. But I don't think Jeremy Renner is saying this stuff unless they are actually already planning what's coming up next. Like, he's not going to come out and say, look, I'm sure we're doing season 2 and I'm going to do other stuff as well. And I'm just getting myself ready. He's not saying that unless him, his representatives, and Marvel are all already cooking up their plans and what they're going to do. I won't even be shocked at all if he ends up in Doomsday or Secret Wars or both or whatever. He may or may not appear in those. I think he will at some point, but even if he doesn't, I firmly believe he's clearly going to be here. And Rob, here's why it's so important. It's not just because Hawkeye's a great character. And it's not just because Jeremy Renner is an Oscar-level actor.
Yeah.
It's context. Right now, with Tony Stark gone, even though Robert Downey Jr. is still here, with Steve Rogers gone, with Black Widow gone, with like all of the, and with Hulk essentially being gone because now all we have is a Hawaiian shirt wearing family barbecue attending Hulk. So essentially Hulk's
They're
gone.
bringing him back though.
I hope so. We have other than Chris Hemsworth, there's not a lot of connection to the roots of the MCU.
Yeah, I know.
Jeremy Renner is one of those. And I think while you mix in the new characters, yes, you got to do all that. You also got to have some of those core members still around to give it its identity. And so not only do I think it would be great to have Jeremy Renner there and have Hawkeye in there and play a great role and do a season 2 of Hawkeye that I hope would be better than the first one and play a bigger role in the other MCU stuff. You just need him because other than him, there's Thor. And so I think you got to have him around. Anyway, what do you make of Renner's comments here?
Well, it's nice to see him come back. I mean, he really cheated death, and he's lucky to be where he is. And he came back to Mayor of, what's the show he does with, this Taylor Sheridan show, I want to say Kingstown. Is it
Mayor of Kingstown?
It is Mayor of Kingstown. He came back to that.
Great show, by the way.
Great show, and he came back to that, and what a trooper. And I really, look, I think my favorite Hawkeye was the Hawkeye of Endgame. You first saw him lose his family, and then he became Ronin. Basically, I mean, I could have seen, and then he was like a total burnout. You want to send me through time? Fine, I'll do it. He didn't care. He had no F's to give. He'd lost his family. I loved how they portrayed him. And when he gets that phone call from his wife, so great.
Looks down, he sees that she's calling him.
Yeah, I mean, and what's so funny is they show you later in things like when you saw Florence Pugh wake up not knowing all the time had gone by,
right?
Like how she didn't know. I would love to have seen the other side. Like, what are you doing? Where'd the hot dogs go? Like, people didn't know 5 years disappeared. That was all Jeremy Renner eliciting that in me because I cared about him. And great Hot Toys figures, by the way.
A great Hot Toys figure. All right, guys. question is for you. What do you think about this? Jeremy Renner says he's ready to go for Hawkeye Season 2 and to be in other upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff. Do you think that includes Endgame and or Secret Wars? Do you think it'll be in projects around it? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.